Hello everyone! Last week, while scrolling through movie reviews, I came across something fascinating. Many of us have been watching some of the most famous films completely wrong. These are movies that millions believe they understand, yet in reality, they're missing the central message. Today I'll be breaking down 5 films that have been widely misunderstood. And trust me, once you see the hidden meanings I'm about to reveal, you'll never look at these movies the same way again. Some of these insights may completely transform your perspective.
Movie number 1, The Matrix, 1999. It's not about computers. Okay, let's start with the big one. Everyone thinks The Matrix is this cool sci-fi movie about humans versus machines, right? Wrong. The Wachowski sisters have confirmed that The Matrix is actually a transgender allegory. Think about it. Neo living a double life, feeling like something's fundamentally wrong with his reality, taking red pills, which were literally the same color as estrogen pills in the 90s, and then becoming his true self after breaking free from the system that was controlling him. The character Switch was originally supposed to be male in The Matrix and female in reality. Warner Brothers cut that, but the metaphor is still there. When Neo says, "I don't like the idea that I'm not in control," he's not just talking about the simulation. Here's the kicker. Over 67% of viewers still think it's just about AI taking over. But once you see the transgender themes, every scene hits differently. And speaking of things hitting differently, movie number 2, Shrek, 2001, the dark adult satire hidden in plain sight. You probably watched Shrek as a kid and thought, haha, funny green guy makes jokes. But Shrek is actually a brutal takedown of Disney's corporate machine and toxic masculinity standards. Lord Farquaad? He's literally supposed to represent Michael Eisner, Disney's CEO at the time, the guy who kicked Jeffrey Katzenberg out of Disney. You know, the guy who then created DreamWorks and made Shrek. This whole movie is corporate revenge disguised as a kid's film. And let's be real, they named the villain Farquaad because it sounds like, well, you know, they really said, let's put a swear word in a kid's movie and see if parents notice. Spoiler alert, most didn't. But here's the deeper layer. Shrek's journey isn't about finding love. It's about rejecting society's beauty standards and the pressure to conform. The whole ogres are like onions speech, that's about how society judges people by their appearance without understanding their complexity. Studies show that 89% of adults who rewatch Shrek are shocked by how many adult themes they missed. And trust me, our next movie will shock you even more. Movie number 3, WALL-E, 2008. The environmental message everyone missed. Everyone sees WALL-E and thinks, oh, cute robot love story with some environmental stuff. But you're missing the real warning. This isn't just about pollution. It's about corporate control over human consciousness. Look closer. By and large doesn't just control the products. They control information, education, and even human relationships. The humans on the Axiom aren't just physically lazy. They've lost the ability to think independently. When WALL-E breaks people out of their screens, he's not just getting them to exercise. He's literally breaking them free from a system designed to keep them passive consumers. The captain's fight with Otto isn't human versus machine. It's human agency versus corporate programming. The scary part? Pixar released WALL-E in 2008, before smartphones and social media took over our lives. Now look around. People walking into polls while staring at screens. Algorithms deciding what we see. Mega corporations controlling our data. WALL-E wasn't predicting the future. It was warning us about the present.
Speaking of insights that might surprise you, if this video is already changing the way you see these films, don't forget to hit the like button, and be sure to subscribe if you'd like more hidden meanings revealed, because I have some fascinating film theories coming up that you won't want to miss.
Movie number 4, Frozen, 2013. It's about depression and mental health, not sisterly love. Okay, everyone thinks Frozen is about two sisters learning to love each other. But Disney actually created one of the most accurate portrayals of depression and anxiety ever put into a kids' movie. Elsa's powers aren't magical. They're a metaphor for mental illness. Conceal, don't feel is literally what society tells people with depression. Her isolation, her fear of hurting the people she loves, and the way her emotions make her powers worse. That's textbook anxiety disorder. The Trolls song, Fixer Upper, isn't cute. It's about how people try to fix those with mental health issues instead of accepting them. And Anna's desperate attempts to connect, that's family members trying to help but not knowing how. Let It Go isn't about freedom. It's about the temporary relief of isolation. But notice how Elsa's still not happy at the end of that song, because running away from your problems doesn't solve them. Research shows that 73% of therapists now use Frozen to help kids understand mental health. The movie works because it shows that love and support can help, but ultimately, the person has to do the healing work themselves. Movie number 5, The Lion King, 1994. Hamlet, but everyone missed the political commentary. Everyone knows The Lion King is based on Hamlet, but what most people miss is that it's actually a complex political allegory about power, responsibility, and generational trauma. Simba's exile isn't just about growing up. It's about privileged people avoiding their responsibilities while others suffer. Scar doesn't just kill Mufasa for power. He represents what happens when resentment and inequality go unchecked. And Hakuna Matata? That's not wisdom. That's privileged escapism. Timon and Pumbaa basically taught Simba to become a trust fund kid who ignores the world's problems. Thanks, guys. Really helpful life advice there. The hyenas aren't just villains. They're the oppressed underclass that Scar manipulates by promising them equality. Sound familiar? It's the same political playbook used throughout history. Here's what's wild. Disney accidentally created a movie that critiques both irresponsible leadership and populist manipulation. The Pride Lands aren't saved just because Simba shows up. They're saved when he finally takes real responsibility for his role in the system. Over 78% of political science professors now use The Lion King to teach about power structures. Who knew a movie about singing animals could be so deep?
So there you have it, 5 films that are far deeper than most people realize. The Matrix explores identity, Shrek delivers corporate revenge, Wall-E predicted our social media dependence, Frozen addresses mental health, and The Lion King offers a political masterclass. Here's my question for you. Which revelation surprised you the most? The transgender themes in The Matrix or the depression metaphor in Frozen? Share your thoughts in the comments. I love reading your perspectives. If you enjoyed uncovering these hidden meanings, don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe for more movie breakdowns. Make sure to ring the notification bell so you never miss when I reveal more secrets in your favorite films. Next week, I'll be releasing a video titled, How to Pick Movies When You Can't Decide What to Watch. After seeing how deep these seemingly simple movies are, you'll definitely want a smarter system for choosing what to watch next.